Okay guys, so welcome to today's training. Today I will be designing just a very simple flyer. So I might be rushing because I don't want the video to be very long, and so that most of you can download it. So the first thing now, before I start my design, is my size. I have to resize my design. Let me say 800 by 1000. Yeah, 800 by 1000. It's okay like this. So after resizing, then my background. What color would I like to give my background? Let me go with these are the recent colors, the recent design. Okay, let me go with this one. Okay, no, let me go with this one. This design here, this color here. So I'll send you all the color code and everything, so you can also try it. So the next thing now after this is to import the image. Already I've removed the background. That's using remove background page. So I've removed the background is to import the image. I will resize it the way I want. It depends on you. You can also resize it the way you want. So as you can see, let me make it something like this. So let me make it something like this. So the next thing now, I'll bring in another shape. I might be rushing because I don't want the video to be long. So this shape now, I just want to blend the image. So once you click on the shape, you come to this place. This color here, you're not giving it color, but gradient. Gradient, that means two colors or multiple colors. Another part having different color or another part having different color. So as you can see, I'll give you this gradient. Okay, let me go this way. You turn it this way. Make sure it's straight. Good. So as you can see, this way is the gradient I'm using. So I'll expand it this way like this. So you be the one to set it the way you want. You understand? You be the one to set it. How do you want it to be? Or how do you want it to look like? So as you can see, something like this. Okay. I wouldn't like the image to be okay. Let me make it like this. Something like this is okay. You understand? But I want the gradient to be kind of inside. So let me click OK. I can copy this one. Copy it and leave it this way. You understand? Copy it and leave it this way. Good. So leave it this way. So now let me bring shape. I'll bring another shape because here I'm designing kind of a business flyer. Let me see hair selling flyer. You understand? So I'll bring out this shape like this. I will have to resize it. You can come to this place. Resizing it. Let me see. Okay, up this one. Resizing. Let me see. The width should be 17. Let me see. Okay, yeah, 16 is okay. I'll make this one 16. So I'll copy it. So you see this grid here. This is for alignment. You want to make your design to be aligned, be very aligned. So after clicking, you click on this one. Then you arrange them this way. Arrange them this way. You understand? So you arrange them this way. You use the position tool to position your work. So to position it the way you want. Good. So now I'll copy this. I'll copy it again. Copy. Then this one, let me make them into smaller sizes. Let me resize it again. Let me give it let me see. 13. Yeah, 13 is okay. Yeah, by 10. So you arrange it, you put it all together this way. So I'll copy it again. Still arrange it. I'll still copy it again into another 3 different places. Still arrange it this way. Okay, now I can move my grid. So I'll make sure they are on the same line. You understand? I'll make sure they're on the same line. So yeah, something like this is okay now. Something like this is okay. So now the next thing I'll do now is when I click on this image now, I'll come to texture. I'll click on texture, then I'll select maybe I want to use any hair. Let me see if I have. Okay, let me see this way. Okay, so here are some hair designs that I'll use. So come to texture, then texture, yeah. Then you on this one so that it will be full. You can also make it like this to make it plenty, but you know the best thing is to make it look as small. I'll come to this one, the same texture. I'll select the same image, another one. Let me select this one. Yeah. So let me select this one. Good. I'll come to texture again. This video is getting long and I don't want it that way. So select this one again. Sorry. Good. Select this one again. Okay, let me use this one. Good. Go. So as you can see, like the next thing now is giving a stroke. This way. So I'll make it. Okay, let me make it to give all of the stroke. Sorry, give all of the stroke. So after the stroke now, this way I would like, because I want let there be space, a little bit space between them. So I'll just move it a little bit like this. So now the next thing now you can take your time and arrange your own. I'm just trying to make the video not be very long. So now what I'll do now is the list. What is it for? Okay, let me see our services. Good, our services. I'll bring it to this place now. Make sure they're in the same line. That's aligning. Make sure they're aligned. So let me give it another font. fonts. I'm using this font for the sake of those that don't have fonts, so that you won't be saying it's not the same font or stuff like that. So after giving it this like this, then I will type on our services. So let me use this way. Let me use this way. Let me say raw hair, down hair, something like that. Down hair. So is it human hair? I think they have human hair, right? Then okay, let me say week. Let me just make it 5. Let me say attachments. I'm just putting in like you have to search about attachment should be like this, I think so. Good. So now I'll give it another font. Let me see if I'll give it the same font. How will it look? No, I don't like this one. I'll check out for another one. Good, let me use this one. So now the next thing now is you reduce the spacing. So you increase the spacing, reduce this line spacing. Reduce this line spacing here. Good. Make sure they are aligned. Make sure they're in the same line. As you can see here now, no space, no space, no space. Good. So now you make sure you bring it here. You understand? So after bringing it here, I have to reduce the sizes. You see now, I have to reduce the size. Okay, let me give it this way like this. So now, what is the name of the brand you are working for? What is the name of the brand you are working for? So let me use luxury. Okay, let me put luxury. Okay, Shanty luxury. Let me put luxury. So we'll give it the size, increase the size a little bit. Let me say to 50. Yes, you change the fonts. Look for another fonts. Let me look for another font that will make sense. Okay, let me go with this. I'm not using the best font I want. I'm just doing this for the sake of this tutorial. So after this one now, let me increase the size again, because the name of the brand should appear very bold that it can be seen by the audience now. So let me Shanty. I'll give it another font. Let me see another font. I'm not using the best font I want, but I just have to use it for the sake of this tutorial here. So you increase the size, Shanty. But as you can see now, you won't like Shanty to be like something like this. You won't even be able to read it well. Yeah, we know that we have something like luxury here, something like that. You understand? So this luxury, I'll increase the size because I want it to be very bold. Very bold. Very bold. So Shanty. You click on the Shanty, give it the shadow, this shadow here, so that it will appear on the top of the other one. You understand? You give it the shadow here. Let me see the blood radius. Yes, as you can see like this. Good. So Shanty hair. Let me make the other one here. Let me copy this one. Shanty hair. Then this here, let me choose another font for it again. Let me choose another font. Okay. Just look for a nicer font that work. So that is what we call font psychology. It's not everything like it will work on. It's not every font that work on every design. So it have to be able to interpret some things. It have to be able to interpret some things. I can't really find nice font I want here, but let me just use any one just for the sake of this one. Okay, so now we reduce the space, the size. Shanty here. Reduce the size. Let me add the spacing. So let me make it something of this nature. I'm not really using this. Okay, now I'll remove the shadow I put there for the other one. Good. So I'm using something like this now. Shanty here. Just make sure it's aligned. This video is getting longer. So now the next thing now is to bring in shapes. Just bring in another shape from here. Bring in another shape from here to this place. Make sure it's at the middle. So you give it another color. Give it the color. Let me give it this color. Go to shadow. Make sure you give it a shadow so that to make it look very nice. So as you can see this way. So now after this one, now you import okay. You have this one. Reduce the color, the size. Reduce the size. Let me reduce it to 5 is okay. Import another one. You can import as many as one, but I'll use this two. Sorry. I'll use this two. So there's another thing again. If you are designing and you have arranged some things, if you click on this place, you can lock them so that you will not mistakenly maybe touch the other one and there will be a problem or an error. You understand? So you can lock them up. So you see now you cannot touch it, even though I touch it to work. So now you reduce this one. Let me reduce it to 5. Yeah, 5 is okay. And I'll bring it. You understand? Just make sure use your alignment to make sure it's aligned. I just don't want this video to be very long. It's just for the sake of this tutorial. Just make sure it's very aligned. Then you bring in shape text. You write in text. Let me write 8105429766. Like this, your number. You put that details, contact details. You understand? That's the contact details. You copy it. Let me write Fred King. Let me write Fred King as your tag, your IG as your IG username. Okay, put that. Okay, now I'm not changing the font because of I don't want this. I want to end up round up this video now. So you can use spacing to arrange it. Arrange it. Let me resize it. Okay, so now I will then move. move it this way. Just arrange it. It depends on you. I'm just doing it to show you guys. So the more you are using Pixellab, the more you get used to most of the items there. The more you use Pixellab. So let me leave it something like this. So you can see this is just a very simple flyer that you can just do. You understand? So when you take your time, you arrange them. As you can see, you have to use your aligning to make sure everything here is aligned and others. This one now, once you do it, you arrange it, you lock it up by clicking here. So you can arrange it, make sure everything is arranged. So thank you very much. From next video now, we'll go into local designing.